Hey guys, this is Helly from Twinflame Doc. How you doing? I want to talk to you today about the January 31st, 31 lunar eclipse, which I'm quite sure that most of you can feel its energies. They're crazy, they're emotional, and it's, from what I heard, it's the end of the Cancer moon. So we still feel this affection, especially those of you who are much more sensitive and connected spiritually. So I can tell you that this have been one of the toughest weeks I had recently, and everything I thought that I knew about my life, my relationships, and everything just blown away and got changed from one side to the other. And I was mostly felt that I need to see my twin flame. He lives in another country, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I want to know when I'm gonna see him, and it's like I'm feeling him so hard, and I can feel that he's taking one step back and avoiding me, and like he's been busy all week and didn't talk to me for a few days. And I don't know, maybe we are twin flames, so I just felt it that he's trying to avoid me, and I just knew that. Told you he has some other lady who was in a relationship with him, so I just felt inside that something has begun to develop there. I feel that he can feel that she can give him some comfort and some comfortable place. Sorry, and I just felt it that he chose to be there. I know he loves me, I had no doubt about it, but I know since I'm not there and she is, so it's much more convenient to him. And he's doing his thing, and living with me right now is not an option for him. So I can understand it. I can understand his life. I mean, I got three little kids. He don't have kids at all. So in a way, I was like meditating and trying to feel him, and I just felt that he's choosing her over me. And I just texted him one day and told him, listen, I can feel that you're in a relationship with her. I don't want to be the third wheel. If you want to be with her, it's okay. I can understand that, but don't let me wait. Don't let me put my life on hold. I mean, I'm seeing other people, and I want to know. I mean, I'm very scared that I'll get involved too much with someone, and then you come back and like, hey, I can see you now this weekend, and I don't want to be in that place. And I want you to tell me right now if you think you're gonna meet me this month, next month. Should I wait? Should I go? And just let me know where I'm standing. I took him, I knew he saw it at morning, and it took him the whole day to answer. So, by the way, that he didn't respond instantly, I just knew that, okay, this is what you felt. You're not gonna make it too much recently. And he texted me in the evening that he's sorry and it's getting serious and he's gonna try with her and give it a chance, and that he really likes me and we had an amazing time, but he needs to see where his life are going to, and wish me the very best, though we're gonna have maybe some partnership, business partnership in something. And I had two very hard days and very sad days, and felt like, okay, this is it, and everything reminded me of him, and I just knew that I have to let it go. And I know it's like the universe sent me one of my exes, one of them that I really like, and we got great connection. He lives far from me, so it's not something that's going to keep on too much, but he made me feel very good about myself and made me feel loved again, and I really needed it. So we spent the night together. It was nice, and it was easier to let go of him. It's like the universe. I remember after he texted me that he's gonna stay with her, I was like, okay, like, universe, send me some comfort. I need some help here to handle with the pain. So he just texted me and we met. And it was nice. I'm not expecting anything to grow there, but it was nice. And and having this lunar eclipse symptoms, like restless, like the energies are crazy. And something happened also to, I got 3 computers in my house, and I got quite new laptop, and half of the keyboard is not working. Suddenly it's like working and not working. And I got another computer of my son here, and I was trying to work through the last 2 days, and it's like shutting down every 10-15 minutes, so I can't work. And I got my previous laptop, which is quite old, and it's also just shutting down. And also my phone, which is quite new, is shutting down. And I was like today, okay, what the hell is going on here? Because everything is shutting down, and like maybe the universe trying to tell me, restart your life, shut down everything, and just be here with these energies. It's like everything just stops me from working. It's crazy. And I was looking after my 3rd computer today just shut down. I was looking at my phone, which announced me that it's shutting down, and I was like, seriously? So I don't know, maybe it's very crazy energies that takes us. And then I heard some message, some channeling on YouTube from one of my channels that I'm following, to like it's a restart and new energies that the body need to get used to it, and it's a real major shift. So I can really feel it, and I'm trying to be patient. I mean, and I had some very big issue today with my ex and some financial problems, and I was like crying all day. My eyes are a bit red so far. And it's been a very emotional day, terrible day, like one of the worst that I had very long time. So at some point today afternoon, I just realized that, okay, I'm gonna let go of everything. I'm just gonna lay down. I'm gonna watch TV, watch some stupid TV show, and just let everything pass, because I know that I'm gonna have an amazing year now. I know that things have started to open up in my business, and I got few new projects which I made this month during the anticipating and waiting for my twin flame to find the time to see me. So I took all these energies and just built with them new projects, and it's very inspiring. And one of them, it's everything actually started because of inspiration I had during my last visit at his place. So I think it is good that I met him. It's like, I mean, I'm sad, but I'm realistic. I know that it's just a fantasy. I know it's not going to be more than that with him. I also talked to an astrologer friend of mine, and she told me that she don't see a future for our maps or some major shift in his or my life. And she said that I'm gonna have another big love. Maybe it's not my twin flame, maybe it's just soulmate. I can never tell, but I can tell that I just felt him. I felt through all this month in his text. He was like texting hi, and I just knew how he's feeling, what's going on in his mind. And whenever he said, okay, I might gonna come to you, I just knew that he really wants you, but he's got obligations with his girlfriend. And how do I know that he's my twin flame? Well, there's few reasons that I think that he's my twin flame, because first we met on April 11, which was full moon in Libra, which affected by Venus, and I'm Libra, and I got Venus in my map. I got Venus affection, and we just met there during a trip I took to his country with friends, which was, everything happened so fast. It was like from now to now, in 2 hours I'm flying with friends, unplanned trip. And during the third day of us being there, my friend still felt well, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, it could have been romantic soulmate, but I'll let you hear the whole story, and you'll know why I'm thinking that. And I'm just answering for responses. Don't know if you can see them later. So anyway, it was like I was going on Tinder and he was there, and in 5 minutes we started talking on the phone, and 30 minutes later he came and we saw each other. It was like, wow. I mean, for both of us. And we spent amazing 30 hours together. And yeah, it has some things of Twinflame, but we met on April 11, which 11 is quite connected with Twinflames. And during the 2 weeks before we met, even the same day, I just kept seeing 00001111 and like angelic numbers. And he came from different country. We got age gap of 15 years, different cultures. I grew up with different language. English is not my native language, as you can hear, and he is. But it's like the whole universe stood up in order for us to meet, to make this meeting. And I fell in love with him at the very first moment. Like when we kissed, it was like we know each other, and I was like, whoa, this man is 50, I'm 35, and what the hell's going on with me? Though he was very hot. But I don't know, something just threw us back to each other. And I remember that while we started the intimacy, it was like I'm very spiritual and I can see and hear and feel things. And it was like I felt like my soul got connected with his, and I just felt us saw it connected together. It was with the spiral and vortex of energies. It was crazy, and I had great sex in my life, but there was some special connection here that make both of us just fly, and it just makes our body alive. And he said he's not used to having this kind of sex with anyone, and it was like a bond between the heart and soul and mind, and we felt like we known for years. And then we spent the next 30 hours together until I left. And I was like, I remember that I really cried on the way to the airport and saying, it wasn't just a fling. I mean, I had flings in my life, and it was something much more deep, and I thought that I'm going crazy. I was crying, said, will I see him again? And we were like, both of us saying, okay, it was nice romance, but let's go on with our life. And then we just kept on talking, and 3 weeks later he told me, I'm coming, I can come to see you. And we spent a week together, one in each other's ass, and like stuck to each other. And it's like I told him it's like our second date, and we're 7 days together, night and day with each other, and we just feel like we've known each other for our whole life. And people saw us during this meeting. I mean, we went to travel, and people saw us, and they thought that we were married. And I was like, no, it's just our second date. So it was really crazy, and I just felt comfortable with him. I'm usually wearing makeup, and with him I can feel free not to. And yeah, feeling spiritually, like we were sitting and talking, and I was thinking things and he was saying them, and to the other way, like I was saying things, he was like, wow, it was really what I wanted to say. And he's not a spiritual person. Like, he's got very good intuition, but he's not spiritual. Yeah, no, and whenever I was talking about it in other videos, but whenever I was started to see some other men, it just popped up. We had the runner chaser phase, and I was the chaser and he was the runner. And so every time I decided, okay, I'm letting it go, I'm moving on, suddenly out of the blue, a phone call, and we usually just texting. And he was like, no, I miss you and I want to see you. So I just learned to let go. And what I realized from this relationship was that when two people need to meet each other, whenever, doesn't matter if they were twin flames, if they're soulmates, but if this is your twin flame, you will meet when you need to meet. And I know I have some doubts. Maybe he's not my twin flame, though I can feel him right now. I know what he's thinking, I know how he's feeling, and I'm sure that if I'm gonna call him, that's what he's gonna say. But I learned to stop chasing. I just learned to let go and let the universe do the things. It's like when we needed to meet, everything just fall to the right place. Yeah, don't give up. I'll just explain that. But when we needed to meet, like everything just got fixed. Like we found the great price flights. He lives about an hour flight from me. And we had the right hours. And when it wasn't the right time, so we just couldn't find flights to match for us. And I mean, there's about 6 or 8 flights a day from his country to my country and to the contrary, and we just couldn't find flights that will suit to us and in the right price. And when it was the right time, we just find from today to tomorrow and great price, and everything just worked out. So I just learned not to fight it and not to chase it. And I know that when it's going to be the right time, if we're gonna need to meet again, we're gonna meet again. And I don't know, maybe he's not my twin flame, maybe he's just romantic soulmates, maybe he's not. But I know that I'm not gonna spend my life waiting for him. I will love him very much, and I know I got to take the time to heal. I took it. I was crying a lot this week, and also this day, like the full moon energies, it just made me all whining all day. Thank you. And I'm just reading the messages and thank you. And I was letting it be, and I know that these full moon energies are talking about, it's in Leo, and it's talking about giving the place for herself. And I decided that I don't want to be his other woman. I decided that I want more, and I deserve to have more. And it's not that I'm lacking of guys want to be with me here, but I was like realizing that I'm putting my life in a hold, and that's not how I want to live my life. And I've been with my astrological friend, and she told me that I got 1 year in advance to be alone, to be single, and to have life and to have small relationships, but nothing meaningful. And my big love is going to be in a year from now. So I'm not nervous, I'm not stressed for anything. And I know it's going to be when the time is right. And I know something inside of me is sensing. I know that he doesn't really love his girlfriend. I know it's just nice for him. It's just comfortable relationship. And I know that being with me is something that is much more deep. And once you're having the twin flame connection or even deep soulmate connection, nothing is comparing to that. And every other person is just sex. It's like body, and there's no soul connection. So you just miss it. And it's very hard to me to be with other men. Like if it's soulmates, it's okay. But if it's not soulmate and it's not twin flame, it's really hard. And I'm quite sure that he's gonna feel the same with her. And I know I just felt that he wanted to leave me like around, and not to let me go and just let me hang on. And when he'll have the time or free weekend from his girlfriend, so he's gonna meet me. But I think that the energies of this full moon just made me appreciate myself a little bit more. And also with my work and my clients, I was like putting boundaries to people, and some of the things that I need to learn. And I know that he has this issue also in his life, like putting boundaries to people. And maybe both of us need to do it alone. And maybe the part of me saying, okay, enough is enough, I'm leaving. Like I told him wish you the very best, and he was like, yeah, wish you too. And what about our shared project? I told him, I'm waiting for you. Whenever you want, whenever you can, just let me know. I'm doing it, I'm running. And I stopped calling, I stopped texting, and I'm quite sure that it's gonna make a change. And from what I heard about this lunar eclipse, I know that if you're in a relationship which is not real and not um, from real love, so you can't be there. It's like it's gonna switch your life, it's gonna change your whole energies, and I'm quite sure that's gonna make a change in his relationship right now. And I don't know, I got very strong feeling that he's going to come back and tell me in a week or two that they're not together anymore and you want to see me. I know I don't know what's gonna be there and if I'm gonna be in a relationship with someone, but I made a decision that I'm not gonna put my life on hold until he's gonna call me or not call me. And I know I've made a real jump here, and like putting the trust in the universe. I was like till now saying, okay, I love him, I'll get him anyway. I don't care if he's got anyone. And but now I know that I need to be appreciated, and if he wants to be with me, he's gonna be with me. And it's some pattern that I saw in other previous relationships that I had, that I was losing my place in the relationship. And I think it's a major part that this full moon is bringing to me, and like teaching me to trust myself a little bit more and to give myself place in this relationship. And anyway, I think that the whole twin flame issue is like learning to find yourself in relationship. It's like they're showing you for the first meeting what real love is should be and what a good relationship need to be. And you're like getting this unconditional love from other people, from someone else who see you the way you are and you can be yourself. And then they just take it away from you and that you're getting separated, and then you keep on looking for that. So I can tell that I had one of my exes try to come back to me this week, and I met him, and I was checking how I'm feeling with him. I mean, he's a very nice man and we got great connection and everything is good, but it's not the sparkle and the lightnings and all the hearts and verses and everything that you have in the twin flame connection. It's like, it's nice, but it's just nice and it stays nice. And I met him and I just looked at the energies between us and I felt that I can't be with him. Like I told him, you're nice, I like you and everything, but you're just nice to me and I'm just feeling nice with this relationship. And I realized that I don't want to spend my life with someone which I don't like, with someone which I don't really love and don't feel this affection. And I know that there's gonna be time, might be alone for a few months, and I'm okay with that. I mean, I know what I want to feel from this relationship, and whether I'm gonna be with him or someone else, I know that I'm gonna have huge love and big love because I'm doing a lot of work. And if it's not him, it's going to be someone else. Maybe it's going to be just a soulmate, it's someone else, but I know it's going to be an amazing connection because I'm working on myself all the time. I'm cleaning the patterns which I carried all my life in my relationships. And things got escalated even with my ex. I'm divorced, and through the whole years, for the last years since we got divorced, I just kept on being the nice woman, being not putting too stiff boundaries for him and like getting his shit on me, sorry for the language. And I was trying today and I was looking and he did some very mean things to me and which hurt me. So today I just put a boundary and I just blocked him. And instead of just keeping every day to fight with him and getting to very low energies conversations, I decided today, okay, I'm cutting it. I'm just told him I'm blocking you. I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. I'm not interested. Let's talk just about the kids. Let's email. And I don't want these energies in my life anymore. I just put some huge boundary, and it was like closing another chapter in my life and doing another closure because he's not letting go of me, my ex, and he's like trying to piss me off. And usually don't make it, but there's a lot of complicated things which I don't want to get into right now. But I think that these energies just made me be in a place I know his strengths. Yeah, I know, of course I know. We've been together for 12 years. He was soulmate partner, karma partner, and we had very hard issues to work together, and till we broke up it took a lot of time. But right now I can see where I am and how much I grew, and I'm so happy for that. So I don't know. I just believe that we needed to meet each other. I'm my twin flame, you know his strengths. Yeah, I know them, of course. It's like I know everything about him. I mean, we sat on the last time and we talked to each other, and he told me, "You're so nice. You're so good to me. You can understand me." And he was like, "My life's a mess right now." I told him, "I know, but I still love you, even though I love you the way you are, and I accept you for who you are, and don't want to change you. And I know your life's a mess, and I know you're in a very hard position right now, but." That's the twin flame. It's like unconditional acceptance of the other, and you don't care, just want to be together. And one of the main reasons that I think that he's my twin flame, when I'm with another man and other relationships, even good friends that I have, it's like when we sleep together, I'm not sleeping well. I'm like waking up 20 times in a night, and sometimes I don't sleep at all. When I'm with him, he's holding me and I'm putting my head to sleep, and I'm just sleeping so deep until the morning. It's like I feel safe, I feel at home. And that's how I know when a relationship is good to me and when it's not. And I think that until I met him, I could sleep with other men. And weakness, working on weakness, so you can be with him, you can be whole. Okay. And so anyway, until I met him, I could sleep with other men and to spend the whole night together and even to be cuddled. And when I'm with other men right now, after him, I can't sleep with no one. And it's like I'm waiting for the morning to come, even if they're amazing people and we got amazing sex. I'm like, okay, just go. When is gonna go? Like, I need my space, I need my time. And when we're together, we can be stuck with each other for a week and to never get enough. And it's the same for him too. So I'm calmed, Angie. I'm okay. And that's why I think that he is a twin flame, because it's very different from any other relationship that I had so far and any other soulmate. Like, I don't need my space, and I like my space. I like being alone, and I like okay, we've been together now, okay, go away and let me have some time with myself. But with him, I told him the second time we met, I want to live my life with you. It was like, I know I can feel it too, it's crazy, but both of us crazy. And I don't know, I'm really happy to have this experience, and I'm feeling very lucky to have it. And just know if it's him, so you're right. Yeah, I know. And I know that there's a chance that I'm not gonna see him anymore, and maybe we will meet sometime. I don't know, but I remember that the last time we've met after a month, we've met for 2.5 days. And he was like, "Are you serious that you're coming for 2.5 days?" I told him, "I'd rather be a 1 day with you for half a year and get so full and alive than having another man every day with me and not having enough of what my soul really needs." And I don't know, do you guys who listen right now, do you have twin flame in your life right now? I'll be glad to hear. So if you do, you just know what I'm talking about. And okay, you're together. And by the way, when we met, I knew nothing about twin flames, and it was in April this year. And then I remember that in one of I'm hearing astrologic. Oh, nice, good to hear, Angie. And it's like I heard in one of the astrologic prediction to this day, I just realized that there's crazy energies. At the same day that we met, it was afternoon, and I just felt like I'm feeling today, like it was very emotional full moon. And so I opened YouTube, and one of them was talking about meeting your twin flame, and I was like, no way I'm gonna meet my twin flame. I'm so depressed, and I'm in bed and crying and whining, and then 5 hours later we met, and I think it was about 11 and when we met each other. And then I remember after I came back home, I was like so restless about him and trying to understand what is this twin flame. So I heard again the message that I heard, and started to look for twin flames connection for YouTube. And then I started to realize, okay, it might be this. And I was listening to, all the videos you probably guys have been through, which are signs of twin flames and all the other stuff. And when we met for the second time, it was different because I knew what this thing is, and I knew what to search and what to look for, and just realized, okay, this is it. This is twin flame. And then when he left back home, I just felt the urge to open this channel because I knew that there's so many people probably feeling these things and having this experience of twin flames, and they want to know what this thing is and how you cope with it and how you handle. And my twin flame, when we met for the second time, 2 days later was his ex-wife Memorial Day, so he just ran away so hard. And then when that was the part when I became the chaser and he became the runner, and it took him a little bit time. So happy to hear that. And it's like I feel that I need to help people to bring out this message. And I know that if you're here, you're not here by mistake, because I know that from each message that I heard, I just took something from me, and it was like the right word that I needed to hear. And I don't know, I believe in messages, that the universe is trying to send us messages here. And right now, with all this crazy full moon energies, like here it's 3 a.m. and I can't sleep. I'm so energetic right now. But I don't know, I'm just gonna wait and see and let tomorrow pass and to see where it's gonna take me and to see how things gonna work with us. And usually every time there's full moon, he's Pisces, so he's very affected by moon and emotions. And I know that every full moon I'm hearing from him, even if we're not talking at all. And I'm ready to bet with you that tomorrow I'm gonna hear from him, because he's gonna have a hard day. And I don't know, thanks for being here. Sorry for being so tired. It's like 3 a.m. right now. I just couldn't sleep, and I said I'm gonna open this video. I'm so glad to have you here with me, guys. You're welcome to subscribe if you haven't, and like this video. If you got other questions, I'll be glad to answer. And I don't know, let's hope it's gonna be easy full moon for us. Oh, okay. I'm in the Middle East, so it's quite late here at night. So take care, guys. I'll go to sleep right now. And thank you for sharing this with me. It's been really fun. Oh, nice. And it's quite amazing, this thing. Like, I've seen videos of my V name. What is V name? What is V name? Don't know. It's like amazing, like people from all over the world don't have one. They're like experiencing this twin flame thing. My name, Heli. And it's quite crazy, because like people in India and China and USA and here in the Middle East and Russia, everyone feeling the same thing. And there's this twin flame thing that drives us crazy, but it's also motivated us to change, to get better. And it's like filling me with so crazy energies, and I'm just being productive and creative. And I've created a few amazing projects this month. I've been working like crazy, and people like, okay, let's go out, let's have some fun. And I was like, no, I don't want anyone. I just want to be with myself. And yeah, none of my friends know about all of this. Yeah, no, I know I'm a light worker. I've been learning Theta healing for about 5 years and meditating, and I'm channeling also. And I used to be in Theta healing courses, which me and a few of my friends, my name is Helly. Few of my friends, we just created some structures from energetic structures and like cleaning people, and I'm all the time doing an energetic word. Oh, nice to meet you, Fabi. Energetic work, and it's nice. I mean, I'm very, yeah, sort of Kelly. Yeah, it's like from Rachel. And sorry, I got ADHD, and right now don't have Ritalin, so my concentration is not the best. Um, so anyway, I can tell you that I've seen many light workers who have very special relationships, and Angie, and it's really nice. I mean, you see the life in different way, and in my day life, I'm a businesswoman. I got my business, and I'm not that spiritual with my friends because they don't get it and they don't accept it, and this video blog is in different language than what I'm talking usually. And but it's really nice, and it's nice to have a lot of comments and a lot of people from all over the world talking to me, and you're sending your emails, and it's very nice. It's really good to help, and I'm also helping people with my other work. Like I'm some consultant, and I got a big website about parenting, and I just need I'm just helping so many people, and it's so fun. And a lot of people got help from me for free, and I was like, many people like, why are you consulting? Take money for your time, take money for your advice, it's worth a lot. And I'm like, I don't know, I feel me on Facebook. Yeah, I'm on Facebook. You can meet me in my group. It's Twinflame Doc, like you have here on the name of the channel. You can search on Facebook and you can find me there. And it's like people always trying, I can see people trying to make money of everything, and I'm like, no, just give your knowledge for free, like give advices for free. And people don't get it, that there's some circle of abundance, that once you're giving good to one person, someone else will give it to you back. And I can tell you that I've been in very complicated situations in my life. I was just asking the universe, help me. And I was getting money or friends or someone to help and support, whatever. But just keep with this good karma. And I know that even with my ex, okay, Angie, but not today. Send me a message. I'll send you later. And I'll try. Sorry, I'm getting concentrate. I'm losing it. So anyway, I'm just believing do good to people and be the light worker you are. Guide the way, show the way to others, and it will just, the universe will bring you back the abundance from other place. So yeah. So this is it. Don't have anything more to say, but happy to have you here, guys. So Angie, are you on Facebook on this name? Send me a message later in private. I'll be glad to respond to you with my Facebook. Yeah. Just send me a message, private message. Okay. And the Superman, I can't see it right now. I was trying to go outside before and see it, but I think it's on the other side of my building, so I'm just gonna wait for tomorrow night and to take a picture of it and to see it. Just hope it will bring good things to my life. And just my advice to you, try to release some energies, release the bad things in your life. This is your Facebook name, Angie. And try to, I know, I'm gonna meditate right now. I'm gonna meditate tomorrow morning because I can feel there's a huge change, and I get a feeling that I'm not gonna work too much tomorrow because I can feel the crazy energies that's gonna be tomorrow, and I'm just gonna let it be. You know what? I'll put later a link to my group on Facebook. Okay, I'll just add it, and I will contact you over. Will contact you over there. And don't want to put my private Facebook there because, you know. But I can meet you on my group, and I'll be glad to talk to you tomorrow. So good night then, and take care. And thank you so much, guys, for sharing this with me. It was really fun and to have you here. Bye bye.